Hello guys, I'm Master Kanal. In this video, I will be explaining about short peening. Let's take the countries. So, what is short peening? How is short peening done? Reasons for short peening, advantages and disadvantages of short peening, including its applications. And I have given a small differentiation between short peening and short blasting. And at the end of the video, I will be giving an approximate cost of a short peening machine. So, what is shot pinning? Shot pinning works as a cold mechanical impact treatment accomplished by striking a ductile metallic surface with multiple high velocity shots. In this process, the workpiece surface is impacted repeatedly with shots which make overlapping indentations on the surface. The shot sizes usually range from very small sizes such as 0.125 mm to as large as 5 mm depending on their further use and purposes. The material used for shots are usually glass beads, gas shots, and cut wire, which is more prominently. This is due to the fact that cut wire shots does not disintegrate over time, such as glass beads and cast steel shots, which worn out over time, crack open, and pierce into the material of the surface, causing it to rupture and crack. So, how is shot peening done? Shot strike the surface with the force just enough to generate plastic deformation. So, to give this force, many methods are used, and the most common methods are air blast systems and centrifugal ways. Air blast systems use compressed air to pressurize the shots and give a impact force to it, and centrifugal wheels use the centrifugal force to push the shots away from the center of the wheel, causing it to impact on the material surface and introducing stresses on it. Also, other types of shot peening are laser peening and ultrasonic peening, which doesn't require a medium. For example, laser shot peening uses laser pulses to create residual stresses. So, what are the reasons for short peening? Why is it so important? So, let's see here. Short peening induces compressive residual stresses on a material surface and subsurface. This is very important because most of the processes such as milling, grinding, etc. produce tensile residual stresses which tend to increase the rate of crack. So, during short peening, this process seals those cracks and makes the tensile residual forces into compressive residual forces, which prevents crack from propagation. Also, it increases the life of the component under fatigue stress and it gets more dense on the surface, which increases lubrication. So, this is a tip showing how over time the impact of single shot is spread to the surface and subsurface levels. So, how shot peening prevents cracking? When a specimen is subjected to fatigue loading, cyclic, compressive, and tensile forces act on various phases of the surface of the material. So, crack initiates usually at the imperfections called stress concentrations on the tensile side of fatigue loading. So, shot peening on this side causes compressive residual stresses which prevent the initiation of a crack by contracting these tensile forces and prevent the cracks from beginning. So, tensile forces must exceed these compression residual forces exerted by shot peening to initiate a crack, which is very hard, and thus this increases the endurance strength of a substance. Advantages and disadvantages of shot peening. So, shot peening increases the hardness of a material and also increases the fatigue life and endurance limit of a material. This is usually beneficial for many users. Also, it is a relatively inexpensive process than other processes. From this graph, you could clearly understand that a severely ground rod has a lower endurance limit, and if the same severely ground rod is short peening. It has a much higher endurance limit, but everything has disadvantages and short peening too. So the disadvantages of short peening are it can distort close tolerances where you it is very much important to maintain very fine tolerance. It could be overcome by using smaller size shots, but it is very expensive than the overall process. Also, extra care needs to be taken here during shot peening. Otherwise, high intensity peening can cause undesirable roughness, making the process useless. After seeing the advantages and disadvantages of shot peening, let's see the applications of shot peening. Shot peening is usually used to improve surface properties of various materials and is used in various fields, including medical and aerospace fields. Some of the major components of shot peening are gear parts, camshafts, compressive springs, connecting rods, turbine blades, piston, and propeller shafts. Even medical surgical instruments are shot peened. Now comes shot peening versus shot blasting. Most people think both shot peening and shot blasting are same processes, but they are not. Shot blasting is more like a cleaning process for cleaning the surface. It is used to remove materials such as corrosion, rust, etc. of the material. It also removes material while operating, but shot peening doesn't remove material. Also, shot peening's major use is to toughen the material and increase its strength. Now, moving on to the approximate cost of shot peening machine. Usually, a shot peening machine's cost doesn't is not fixed as other machines, as there are many factors such as level of automation, method used for shot peening, and the capacity of components and what type of components is usually shot peening. For approximately a shot peening machine with a load of 50 tons and an automation of fully automated can cost a total capital of 9 lakhs to buy. And thank you.